The NBA Finals. Oklahoma City Thunder versus the underdog Pacers. I got a small profile here for you for each team on each team. So the Pacers went 50-32 in the regular season, including 29-12 at home, 21-20 on the road. They're 14th in defensive rating during the regular season, and we're 7th in offensive points per game, and we're 9th in 3-point percentage this year. In round one, they beat the Bucks 4-1. In round two, they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 4-1. And in the Eastern Conference Finals, they beat the New York Knicks 4-2. So major points for the Pacers are that they are a deep team with multiple bench players that can score 20, including Aaron Nesmith, Benedict Mathurin, T.J. McConnell, and a very strong defensive front with Thomas Bryant, Pascal Siakam, who can get steals and blocks, Tyrese Halliburton, who's been getting steals and blocks, and Miles Turner, my favorite defensive player, man. Miles Turner finally gets to go to the finals. I'm happy for him. So that's your big Pacers profile for you. But their opponents, the Thunder, the huge favorites going into the finals, went 68-14 this year, including 36-6 at home and 32-8 on the road. We're first in defensive rating in the NBA this regular season, and we're fourth in field goal percentage, sixth in 3-point percentage overall in the regular season. They have the same strengths as Indiana in that they have a lot of depth, including players like Isaiah Joe, Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, and then with their star players of Shea, J-Dub, and Chet, they all can have great games on the same day. There are some teams where we don't see that. Like, I think for the Knicks, you always get Cat or Brunson. You don't get Cat and Brunson. I think you get Cat or for the Celtics, I think sometimes you can get Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but I don't think always you get both. This is one of the rare instances where you can get both or all three of the star players to have a good game, score 20 plus, 10 plus in some other category, and assist or boards, and still put up a great stat line, and they win by huge margins too. This Thunder team, so I heard Nick Wright talking about it. He was saying that this is potentially a top 10 single season team of all time, up there with like your Bird Celtics, your Jordan Bulls, your Curry Warriors, maybe a LeBron Heat team. I have a hard time wrapping my head around that because this season it's like people are rooting against the Thunder. Like, there's a lot of fans that want to see the Pacers win it, but the Thunder, I mean, they have the easy controversial pick. I mean, they have Mr. Free Throw Merchant himself, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The controversial MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking on the player who was called underrated by everyone and proved them all wrong, was the underdog in almost every series he's played so far and won every single one pretty dominantly, may I add. So I think there's a lot of people pulling for the Pacers in this series rather than the Thunder. I think the only people rooting for the Thunder are Thunder fans right now. I don't think it's a Chiefs-Eagles to where everybody wants the Eagles to win type of scenario, but I think it's very similar to that, just not as extreme. So I'm sure you're highly anticipating my pick for this. I mean, I think everybody's overthinking it just a little bit, though. My pick is Thunder in 5. Oklahoma City Thunder are going to win 3 games at home, including 1, 2, and 5, and they're going to take Game 4 in Indiana. Shea and the Thunder are 2-0 versus the Pacers. They have a better defense. They have a better offense. They have dominated the series that they've played, just about. I mean, both teams have played the same amount of games in the playoffs. But the Thunder have done so with wins by 50, wins by 30, or 40 in the Western Conference Finals. They have a little bit more rest time. They have the MVP in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. As much as I didn't want to say it all year, he has proven it. He is the MVP. He is the best player currently in the league right now. I wouldn't say he's the best in the world, but he's definitely the best player right now. And they have a whole team of people who can score 20 plus. I think the Pacers have that too, but it's a little less consistent. For me, the Thunder, that dominant record at home of 36-6, I believe it was, that says so much. They cannot lose at home. They don't lose at home. This is a team built like the 2016 Warriors. If they're with the new aprons and the new CBA, this is the closest you're going to get to a super team. A super team in the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm not ready to say they're going to be a dynasty because we've had what's now going to be, I believe, seven different champions in 7 years in the NBA. So I'm not ready to say that. But if any team has that possibility, it is the Thunder. I don't think the Pacers, if the Thunder win this year, I think they have a better chance of going back to back than the Pacers. They have a better chance of going to the 2026 finals than the Pacers because they have younger stars, more consistent stars, and better just players in general. Nothing against Halliburton or Siakam or Miles Turner, but the rest of their players just don't seem to match up with their stars. I mean, I think Halliburton, Siakam, Turner versus Shai, J-Dub, Chet, it's almost even in my mind. But it's all the extras that go with it for the Thunder. And that defense is generationally good. If you haven't watched the Thunder game, generationally good. I don't know the last time I saw a defense as good as the Thunder. They cause so many turnovers. They don't let you put up good shots. It's incredible how much energy, how much focus, and how much intelligence this team has. I don't want to sound like a Thunder glazer, but right now I kind of am. So, overall, Thunder and 5 are going to be your 2025 NBA champions.